You guys can go.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, that was a curveball last second. I noticed my stuff wasn't working, but I think we're good now. I think.
Yeah, I got you. I can hear you.
Okay. I'm hoping it's
Good.
using the right mic right now because I don't see it in here. But what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Guys of Texas. Texas rolls through Sam Houston 55-0. We want to thank our sponsors, Last Stand Hats. Make sure you head over to laststandhats.com. Use promo code TheGuys for 20% off. Thank you, Last Stand Hats, for being a sponsor. All right, boys. What a night. What a night we had.
Fun game.
All right, so I'm going to let y'all go and give your initial thoughts, and then we're going to get a little wild. Okay, so y'all go ahead and take that.
I mean, it was a lot of fun to watch Arch get some of his swag back. He already had to make some apologies, apparently. His mom was disappointed in him. Dude, it was funny seeing, like, I feel like everyone's bashing him online for doing that. And, like, dude, he has been so frustrated the last 2 weeks, and that guy just got the bad end of it. But yeah, it was super fun to watch him hit the throws that we all knew he was supposed to be doing, and the whole team just played phenomenal. I mean, I don't want to celebrate too much because it's Sam Houston. Like, yeah, we got more things to take care of, but like watching them operate how they're supposed to was just such a sigh of relief.
Yeah, man, it was a fun day. Capital Tailgaters always shows out at the tailgate, man. The guys cooking, slammed for sure. We had a good time at the tailgate. Didn't get a chance to go to the game, but we caught it at Houdros. And out of the Woodrows, it was a fun game, man. It was a super fun game to watch. It was the game that we all wanted and needed, right? This was that confidence booster type game that Arch needed, the fan base needed, and it's just picture perfect going into a bye week now with having some confidence like this. But it was fun to watch, man. Offense looked good, defense looked good. I'm sure we'll break it down more, but it was fun. That was the funnest game of the year so far, for sure.
Yep. So first, there it is. I knew some clown was going to come in here immediately, and what do you know, Buddy the Bulldog? Y'all should feel bad for beating that high school team like that. First of all, Bud, be glad that team didn't show up against Ohio State, because that team would have mollywopped you guys. So you can sit in the back seat right now and you can just listen along. If there's anybody else that's watching and you have questions about the game or anything like that you want us to address, let us know and we will address those. Thank you, Buddy, for joining us. But be quiet right now, okay? This is our time. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and break this down a little bit more now. So first of all, let's address the Arch touchdown. Okay. So Arch runs the ball in, and with some authority, and looks at the number 6 defender and just immediately starts talking trash. In my opinion, number 6 was talking trash on the field beforehand. That's why he went to him and did that. Arch won't say that. Arch's mom was not happy about the way he acted there. Guy went completely psycho on the sidelines. Yes, we are playing a very, very bad Sam Houston team. We all understand that. However, this game for all Longhorn fans was about whether or not Arch Manning could piece together throwing the football again. And as you could see, he absolutely can do that. He is very talented. Everything looked very good, in my opinion. There was, now, the first series, there was a play that he just completely missed Parker wide open. But that's fine. That's going to happen. We weren't looking for a perfect Arch in this game. Nobody should be looking for a perfect Arch. What impressed me was the fact that he was able to not only throw the ball with accuracy, but also he was doing it quickly. He wasn't sitting in the pocket the whole time. He had time that he could sit there, but I think the game plan was, okay, you've got to be able to get this out quickly. Let's see the play develop and let's go. And sure, he missed that first one. However, after that, he started clicking. I think there was like 3 seconds he had in a lot of the pockets that I saw on average, which is still a little slow, but at the same time, hopefully our offensive line will be able to do that. We did have a a first starter at center who caused a couple penalties at the beginning. But overall, I think Arch is back. And I watched a Chase Daniel post that he put on which I didn't realize he was the one calling the game last night. I don't know if you guys did, but Chase Daniel was the one calling the game. But he put out a post basically saying, yeah, everyone's saying, including Arch, is saying, yeah, I found it. I'm back. So.
Yeah, I saw that Chase Daniels post. He was talking about that he had spent all week going through the Texas stuff, and that the defensive player was the one calling it out that Arch has got his swagger back. So that's good to see, man.
I mean, it's like what we talked about in the, leading up last week on Thursday. We were like, we just want to see Arch have fun, Like, I feel like all last year he was out there celebrating with his teammates, getting hyped on the sideline. And I feel like all of this year it's just been kind of like, just dude doesn't look like he's having a good time out there. And I get that the stats, kind of reflect that. But this game, man, he just had a pep in his step. And I feel like obviously he is the leader of the team. He is the engine of the team. And the way the team will rally around him whenever he's playing well and celebrating like that's super fun to watch, because then you start seeing glimpses of what this team could be. So it's a fun game, man.
Yeah, Sark in his press conference was talking about how basically the defense, like the offense is looking at the defense with respect. Like the defense is the one that's out there having fun playing football right now, and when they need to make a big play, they step up and make that play. And Sark is saying the offense is watching that and they have respect for them for that, and that is now starting to translate over. Like the defense is the one picking up the offensive guys. And there's going to be a time down the road where that's going to need to be reciprocated, because yes, our defense is good, but everyone can have a bad game, and they're going to need that. And so now they're finally starting to feel themselves and being able to get that team camaraderie on both sides of the football. I think that's bigger. This game was not about a win 55-0 against Sam Houston. This game was all about what have we learned in practice? Can we get to the next level? Because now I feel 100% confident going into Florida. Number one, Florida sucks, as we can see. But number two, I think this is the game that Arch needed to actually get that confidence, and I think we're on our way to seeing that pretty quickly. So,
yeah, absolutely. I don't know if y'all. I didn't realize it at the time. I mean, I knew the defense was playing very sound, but the defense had 5 straight 3-and-outs to start the game, and the 6th drive for Sam Houston was an interception. So that whole first half, 5 straight 3-and-outs and an interception from the defense. I mean, what more could you want from your defense in that moment with the offense clicking too? So, man, defense is still just week after week, they're showing up, man, and showing out. And a lot of young guys got looks yesterday too, and they all look sound as well. So, it's cool to see this defense,
Jonah Smith. Yeah. Jonah Williams, my bad. Jonah Williams got his first playing time, and Colin Simmons actually came alive. That was nice to see right at the beginning of the game, coming out of the gates. Colin Simmons looked great. Been waiting for that.
Yeah. So Texas. Go ahead.
I was just say another turnover at home.
Mm-hmm.
So we extend that streak out. I was a little nervous that we brought that up. I feel like we were going to jinx them for some reason with bringing up that stat last week, but another turnover at home. So it's awesome to keep that streak alive.
Did y'all see the Texcalibur light show? The drone?
I saw bits and pieces of it, but
I watched a video show and they were like talking about the light show last night, and the vibes looked like they were incredible. I talked to a few people at the game, but one of the cool things from the drone show that they added on to was, I was trying to figure out what it was, and then they had the Texcalibur sword up in the sky, and like a football comes down and like slides onto the sword and everything. It was really cool.
That's sick.
Yeah, I heard a lot of complaints about the drone show because they are only showing it now on one side of the field. And we also saw Del Conte getting ripped for the new boxes, the new media boxes. They are confirmed media boxes from Del Conte. And that view that we've talked about, how you can't see the screen. So now he has said, working on doing the north end zone. So they're going to looks like they're going to add the billboard to that. Pause. Devil's Wrath with the raid from Twitch. What's up, man? How's everybody doing? Thank you guys for coming in. We are talking Texas football here right now. God dang. Hey, Cole Gaming, let's go Dogs. All right, hey man, we are going to the game in Georgia, so I'm going to need you to bring your ass down to the game, and we can all enjoy it together there. Okay, so you come on down. I love the fact that you have the Austin area code though in the end of your name there. But yeah, Buckeyes. Yeah, we already said that. Say no more. All right, Cole, we're finally going to meet up. We're going to the game, so come join us. It's going to be pricey, just going to let you know. But Wrath, thank you so much. I hope you had a great stream. Thank you guys all for joining us. If you haven't hit the follow button, please do that. We appreciate you guys. That's your no. Oh, that's your wedding anniversary, so you're not going to show up? Yep. There's already an excuse for not showing up. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, so good. Getting back to this, so there's the drone show is only on one side of the field now because taking the drone test, you can't fly over people. So they can lock down the track and field area. So in case a drone falls, that's the area. They can't do it on the north side anymore, unless they somehow lock that down. I don't know how you're going to do that. So that's the only reason why they had it there. So fans were pissed about that. But all the videos and stuff I saw, I mean, it was it quite literally was kind of a movie because they were following around players and getting player reactions and everything. It looked a little set up in some instances, but they looked sick. But I enjoyed the drone show. Everything that I heard, except for the fact it was on one side of the field, the drone show and everything was great.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I'm glad. Kind of going back to you bringing up Del Conte, talking about that with the screen. I mean, that was like one of our major complaints, right? Whenever we sit down in those seats, I'm just like, dude, they completely blocked off, the view to the screen, and there's obviously no other screen in the stadium. So that's going to look sick whenever they get, because obviously they'll have to come up on top of the north end zone somewhere. So that's going to look sick whenever they decide to do that. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm super pumped for that. Now, Del Conte, we just need a decent sound system across the board. Like, that's my only other one. Other than that, it's great. If we end up enclosing the stadium like we're talking about, make it a little even louder, this place is going to be absurd. So
I thought you were talking about a dome for a second. I was like,
oh no. We don't need that. No. Although it would be nice in these like early games, like yesterday would have been real nice. But you put a dome over it, and ticket prices are going to be about triple of what we see right now. So yeah, let's not do that. Get back to a little bit more of the game. So Texas. So I'm a little confused. Did Arch have two or three passing touchdowns? I thought it was 2 and 2. I thought he had 2 rushing and 2, but this shows
right here.
This shows passing 3.
Yeah, the stats show three passing, 2 rushing. I was looking at that as well because I thought it was 2 and 2.
So I feel like something changed since. Let's see what they changed to the Gamecast. That's the one I want to see. So you got Jared Gibson with a 13-yard run, Arch Manning 5-yard run, Jordan Washington 32-yard pass, Shipley field goal, Arch Manning 2-yard run, Wingo pass. Oh, there were 2 Wingos. That's right. So I guess we saw it. We just weren't counting. Guess how many touchdowns I said Arch was going to have. I said he was going to have
5.
I said he was going to have 3 passing and he was going to have 2 rushing. Go back and watch the previous one. You can go find that.
Should have bet on it.
Yeah, I should have. Yeah, because guess what? Didn't win any of my other stuff because injuries was just non-existent in this game. But that's okay. Huge win overall, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm sure they were resting him and didn't really say anything about it, but that's fine. I'll take the W. Texas did cover the spread and the totals, the total points. So
I gotta stop doing sleeper. I've not hit a single ever. I've never hit a sleeper bet.
I've hit a couple, but I don't think it's the app. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I gotta start doing unders. I only pick overs. I'm like, all right, I gotta switch up everything. Under everything.
I can't bet on unders though for Texas. Like I just can't do it.
Yeah.
All right, Arch Manning, 18 for 21, 18 completions on 21 passing attempts, 309 passing yards. Christian Clark led the way, 13 carries, 1 TD, 62 rushing yards. Ryan Wingo, 93 receiving yards on 4 receptions, 2 TDs. Sacks, Trey Moore with the sack. And then Smith had 5 tackles, led with 5 tackles there. I'm pretty sure there were 13 different wide receivers with a catch in this game, which is crazy. Like we got to see a lot. At least, let me verify that. Let me verify. Hold 1 second.
Leak Lockett with 1 reception for -10 yards.
Yep, that's a huge.
That sucks.
I think
Finally gets a look.
French got one. Let's see.
I definitely missed that 50-yard run from Caldwell. I was just looking at the stats right now, and I definitely did not see that live.
I know you did.
Look,
Dude, it's crazy that Lacey got in the game, but Trey Owens is not anywhere to be found. It's kind of interesting. I don't know what's going on with that because I feel like there was a lot of hype on him, obviously, coming in. And then this offseason, I feel like everybody was saying he was looking good, and now I guess he's QB4.
Yeah. We talked about that at the beginning of the season. Like, that was the rumors that we had heard. And I don't understand what happened to that because Trey was good. Like, we saw it in spring game. Like, we saw it a little bit last year. Trey, in my opinion, is just as good as any of the other guys. Now, Caldwell with that run was pretty solid. Like, it faked the reason why you didn't see it is because the cameraman was following Christian Clark, and then all of a sudden it just, oh wait, he's already almost to the end zone. So that's part of the reason why you didn't see it, because it was chaos on the screen. ESPN Plus just putting out trash coverage over there, but that's the reason why you didn't see that. But Caldwell looked good. Sark actually let him sling it a little bit. He had 4 catches on 6 attempts, 27 yards. One of them was a deep ball that he missed. But he had an 89.7 QBR over Arch's 81.6. KJ Lacey, 1 completion on 1 attempt, 7 yards. I don't know, going back to Trey Owens, though, he's going to transfer. I mean, he has to at this point.
He has to, yeah.
Yeah,
it is really shocking. Like you were saying, like the glimpses that we had of him, like, okay, maybe he wasn't going to be like your QB1, but he seemed talented. He seemed like tall dude, great pocket presence, and he had an arm. So it is really surprising to see KJ Lacey come in as a true freshman and take those reps in this type of situation. But dude, what is happening? Like, I don't know what he's been doing. That's wild.
I don't know what's got him in the doghouse or what the plan is with that, but yeah. I think we can expect him to be hitting the portal here at the end of the year.
Yeah, that sucks because I did like him. But
speaking of portal, did y'all see Jonte Cook have a stellar day yesterday at Syracuse?
I did not.
Yeah.
He's found a home there, man. He actually looks pretty good, but now he lost his quarterback for the season. I don't know if y'all saw that. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
I don't remember the name off the top of my head right now, but apparently he ruptured his Achilles
in
that Clemson game yesterday. So Jonte may not be as good as he was to start the season without his quarterback.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't even see. Oh, yeah. Clemson's not ranked. I was like, I don't see the score. And I'm looking at top 25. It's like, oh, yeah, that's why. And they won't be ranked for the rest of the year. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see here.
Y'all don't like winning.
Steve Angeli.
Yeah.
That was the quarterback's name?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, Jonte Cook, 6 receptions, 113 yards. Hey, good for him, man. Finding a team like Syracuse. It's a dumpster. That's still a ticking time bomb.
Yeah. I'm happy for the guy.
We got Marky Mark back from the honeymoon. He says, "Oh hey, also get your butts over to laststandhats.com and use the promo code the guys for that bougie 20% discount."
Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't know why Mark was throwing up the gig 'em thumbs up in all of his honeymoon photos.
Ooh. Mark, do you have a response to that? I didn't even notice that. But yeah. Let's see. So another thing that I was looking at with this Texas game, like just the box score, is the fact that every receiving average is almost all of them are in double digits. Like the first 9 of them are 14 yards or more, or 11 yards or more on average. Niblett had 1 reception for 39 yards. DeAndre Moore, 5 receptions, 79 yards, 15.8 yards on average. Wingo, 4 for 93, 23.3 on average. Like that's getting a lot more promising. So,
yeah, it is crazy to see this many different receivers. And Wingo with only 4 receptions and 2 of them are TDs.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What else on offense? Running backs. What did y'all get with the running backs there?
I feel like the running back game was decent. It got the job done. It wasn't anything exciting. Your boy Gibson finally broke through a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I heard an update today. I was listening to another show, and they were talking about the possibility of Wisner and Baxter being out until like game 8 of the season. And that'd be really disappointing heading into SEC play with both of the starters still out, because I really had the hopes that Wisner for sure was going to be back within like a week or 2.
Yeah, I mean, I think we really do need Wisner back. I mean, running back by committee for sure. Right now, and Clark did look good. I'm glad he got more looks. But I just feel like we've yet to really like have an explosive run play from the running back group. I feel like everything is inside 15 yards continually. I feel like we've yet to really break anything out. So there's still a lot of room to go in that running back room for sure. But I'm just hoping we can get some guys back, mainly Wisner, because I feel like that would make a massive difference. I was liking the Wingo play too, getting Wingo in space, kind of using him like we used Bond last year. A little sweep action. I know that was play had 30 plus yards on that, so that was cool to see that kind of same play we were running last year.
Yeah, I'm not really as worried about the running back. It's nice to have all this talent on the field and getting some reps in, so I'm not worried about that at all. Mark is denying that he was doing the A&M Aggie thumbs up, and I don't know what that looks like right there, but that appears to me that is what that is. So yeah, Mark, it was the first picture I saw on there, so I went and clipped it for you. So yeah, he's turned into an Aggie. Speaking of Aggies, those boys were all kinds of upset at Arch for being cocky, and I mean, they're some of you I saw on the old Facebook, even on the Longhorns Facebook picture, putting your comments in there. That's okay. Look it. I know you see the reckoning coming, and it's gonna bite you come November. So get all your trash talk in now, because you won't be able to do it come Black Friday. That's all I'm saying. They're getting nervous now. Oh no, Arch can throw the football. Oh, they're getting yeah. Because number one, they can never keep their own quarterback healthy, so they'll have a completely different quarterback by the end of the year. I hope not. I really want Marcel Reed to get stopped again over and over and over by our defense. So that's what I truly want. But let's be real here. When's the last time A&M had a quarterback that went all the way through the season? So.
Love it. I love it.
Mark says, stop letting Aggies live rent free in your head. My thumbs up is an indication of satisfaction or approval. Sirs. Got it. Whatever you say, Aggie. Whatever you say, Aggie. All right, got it. All right, defensive side of the ball. They allowed, what was it, 100 and change in
total
yards.
Offense.
86 yards,
120.
86 yards passing, 27 yards rushing. Oh my! Like
on 26 carries.
Again, let's just be clear here. Let's round this out here. We know it's Sam Houston. We understand that. However, any team you're holding to 86 yards passing and 27 yards rushing, that's an accomplishment of itself. I don't care what D1 team it is, still a D1 football team. So that's a great accomplishment for the defense to continue on their streak of no 100-yard rushing yards allowed. So that's 4 weeks straight now. Going to make it 5 against Florida. Although Florida's only real option is to run the ball because Lagway cannot throw the ball. But we will talk about that in a couple weeks after the bye week next week. So defense, though, overall, anything else stand out for you guys with the defense?
Dude, I mean, it's great to watch them still just continue to play the same thing they're doing. Our DBs, I mean, I've known it for a long time following recruiting, like how elite that DB room is, but just watching it come to fruition, like Jelani McDonald is going to be really freaking good. I just feel like he keeps getting better and better, and there's so many more other options in that room also that can just ball out. So they continue to play well, and then like I said, Colin Simmons coming alive was that's what gets me excited on that side of the ball, dude. Colin Simmons is a freak, and he needs to put it on display every week. So really happy about both of those things.
Yeah, for sure. Just seeing the depth of our defense right now continuing to grow across all positions is great to see. It's the one part of this football team that I have complete confidence in the entire season. So I don't see anything changing with that, with the amount of playmakers we have on that side of the ball.
Yeah, Colin Simmons didn't have many tackles, but looked good just from watching him. He only had 1 tackle on there, but just moving around and all that. Like there was one play that I think it was Colin that came around the corner and it was a handoff, took the quarterback versus taking the running back. And we were like, oh, what are we doing? But at the same time, that's the quarterback's the one that's his responsibility. If the quarterback gets away, then that's on him. If the running back gets away, you've got 5 other guys at the line waiting for him. So that was the right play. Like I think that was actually well executed looking back on that. So I've really got nothing on the defense right now. Like that's the one talking point that no one's really talking about because everyone's been talking about Arch in mainstream media. So it's kind of one of those hidden gems right now because you got teams that they're crowning as best defense in Oklahoma, which if Auburn had a good quarterback, that game would have been a lot different story, to be honest.
Dude, it was close.
If OU wasn't cheating, that game would have been a different story.
Y'all saw that trick play or whatever they did?
Yeah.
The substitution play?
Yep. Yeah. Y'all saw the SEC came out and said, yeah, hand up. We screwed that up.
I didn't see they made a comment, no.
Yeah.
I saw they made that comment about it this morning.
Yeah, you can't use substitutions to deceive. And Venable goes, we didn't substitute. It's like, I mean, come on, man. That play's not drawn up that way for no reason. Now, I get it. Yeah. Like, I saw Brandon Walker on them. Like, you can't fall for backyard football stuff and then cry about it. But it's quite literally a rule in the rule book. So, there was some nasty pass interferences that weren't called that I went back and looked at. But, I mean, OU won. Let them get their confidence up. We're going to get our confidence up with Florida. And then we're coming for that beat down again. We're going to be handing it out like candy on Halloween. I can't wait. I wish we were going to that game, but unfortunately, we got to get money for the Georgia game. We're going all in on that, so I'm not paying.
Everybody's wanting to charge top tier for these tickets this year.
Good Lord. Dude. Yeah,
dude, it's brutal. just hit one of those bets, TJ. One of those first touchdown scorers, and then it's a breeze.
Yes, Seth, I've found the first touchdown score on Sleeper app. Like you could put 4 of them on there, and it's like a 250x. They're finally allowing you to go over 100x. So like, you could put 4 the first touchdown score for like 4 games. You hit all of them, and it's like 250x. So new cheat code.
This is the same thing though. It's like, hey, I need to make a bet, and if I hit it, then I have money for my Georgia ticket.
Exactly.
And then I'm just have less money.
Exactly. Kind of like winning the $1.3 billion lottery ticket. Yeah. By the way, it came out that kid did not win the lottery. That's crazy,
dude.
Wild. Oh, I'd be so mad if somebody pulled that prank on me.
Oh, I'd be suing them. Like quite literally, because he apparently went out and hired bodyguards that night, is what the rumor that I heard.
How do you get bodyguards on the fly?
Bro, parents' credit card. How do you not? Be like, hey, mom, dad, I
bodyguards
just,
are us.
bro, mom.
I think it's just his bros.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's like, hey, dude, I'll give you $100 a night. Just like, don't let me die or get mugged. But yeah, no, calling mom and dad, be like, hey, look it, I'll pay you back. I just won the lottery. I'll pay you back, but front me like $100K tonight, please.
Tonight.
Wire it to me. There goes those cheating Eagles again with this tush push, dude. It's unbelievable that it's not getting called still. It happened again today. And the league said, we're going to crack down.
Where they're moving early.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was one that it's like the first drive. They did the tush push, and it was a false start, didn't get called, and then got them to like the 8-yard line, and then ended up doing the tush push again to get in the end zone. The first one was clear as day. The tackle jumped. So good news is they're losing 26-14 right now. So, but the Eagles are on the goal line. So you've heard it here first. Screw the Eagles. Yeah. Met an Eagles fan yesterday, and I was like, well, it was a pleasure meeting you. Nice knowing you, but we're not talking ever again. I'm just kidding. We'll talk again. It's fine. But screw the Eagles. All right. So OU gets out of it. Like anything else for our game? Field goal kicker looks good.
Yeah, I think we're good there.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Then we're going to move on to Miami seems real.
Yeah, I really didn't get to watch much of it, but like, look, I mean, I'm a believer. Miami's doing the thing, man. They're
Yeah,
man.
Feeling good about my conference pick.
And I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, how much? Like, I know Dan Mullen like didn't have a good year, but like I feel like that was like the dumbest decision to fire him. Look at where Florida is now, just the dumpster fire. I think Dan Mullen would have had them like rolling right now, and now they're starting all over again. While Miami is just going to start dominating. They look good.
Okay, I wanna revert back to this from the live podcast. Are you still under the impression that they're going to fire him before our game?
For our game?
Yes.
Yes.
That smirk at the end was like, no, but yes, sure, I'll say it here.
No, I still think so. I literally, while you were talking earlier, went to Twitter and refreshed my search for Billy to see if he'd gotten fired today.
Oh, also another thing that happened last night, I need to go back, and I'm sure we could piece this together, but someone on this pod decided to say, I don't understand why Arch goes for it on fourth down all the time. And the first one that appeared to be a fourth down on the game, I just see this same person doing this. And then was like, oh, no, it's a first down. I was just saying, let's get the team rolling. I was like, no. That spot from that ref on the sideline was clearly a yard short. And you immediately were like, let's go to it. Okay.
What does the binder say?
Okay. Look, we're backpedaling now, okay? Because Sark says, but listen, but what Sark says is he doesn't look at the book until after, okay? He understands and studies it before the game, but during the game, he just looks at it after and asks, like, okay, what was the book on that? What should we have done with the analytics? So don't give me the analytics stuff, all right? I need you to pick a side here. Do you want him to go for it on fourth down or not?
It's not that simple of a question.
Okay, then. That's what I've been trying to say the whole time. Like, sometimes, sure, take the point. Sometimes, no. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. I don't know, okay?
We'll have to take in, like, how many beers he's had.
Yeah, I was about to say.
If he's gotten angry at the people next to him.
Oh, well.
Factor all these things in.
Sure.
You can't trust anything I say during a Texas game when I'm drinking ice-cold Corona.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, it's becoming a problem. Like, we talk about this, like, any other time I can control, like, the beverages and all that. When it comes time to football, it's water. Like, the beer just flows like water, and it makes no sense. And you don't even think about it. It's just like, oh, hey, here we go. Every time.
I'm walking through the tailgate, I'm like, yeah, I'm probably just going to stick to some waters for right now. And like within 10 minutes, I'm already like halfway through a tall boy.
Yeah. Well, there's it's like 25% water. Like, yeah. All right. So we went over all that. Let's go to. All right. Let's do our our score picks. I was the closest at 49-0. Wait, Jono, what did you switch yours to? I don't remember. You changed yours to like 56-6. 52-6. That's what it was.
52-6, yeah.
Yeah, you don't get any points for that because you put 6 on the board. So no there. Seth had 38-0. I had 49-0. I was going to do 56-0 last second, but I did not do that. Therefore, 49-0 was my score prediction. Seth and I did get the shutout though, so I need you to stop disrespecting our defense. That's what I need. Okay.
Lock it in.
Noted.
We also really should have put together. Well, Seth and I should have put together a 6-game parlay because we both went 3-0. I had Miami minus 9.5 over Florida, Ole Miss minus 13.5 over Tulane, smoked them, and Arizona State plus 2.5. Didn't even need those points because they beat Baylor straight up. Seth had Michigan minus 1.5, UNLV minus 2.5, and they won in overtime, right? I think that's what it was. They won by 3 in overtime. And then Auburn plus 7.5. That ended up actually covering somehow, even with the 2-point conversion. So nice. Or the safety, rather. They missed a 2-point conversion and then ended up getting the safety. So Auburn plus 7.5 ends up covering against OU. And then you had Tech outright over Utah. Tech looks good.
Tech look good.
Now they're playing the Big 12, but
yeah, I mean, their schedule's cake for the rest of the year too. In the grand scheme of things, I mean, they got to go through the conference, obviously, but if you look at their schedule, I think that may have potentially been one of their hardest games left.
And we talked about this, like Texas. Let's say Texas gets another loss throughout this season, goes to the national or to the SEC championship, loses the SEC championship. They go into the loser bracket, if you will, the first round of the playoffs. Just imagine for yourselves, Texas at Texas Tech in Lubbock for a playoff game.
Cinema,
That'd be wild.
That'd be fun.
Fun's not really the word. Like that's one like I would need security for also, just being a Longhorn fan in Lubbock. Like that's going to be pure chaos if that happens. And I'm all for it. Like I would love for that to happen. And I would gladly travel to that hellhole of a middle of nowhere place just to watch Texas beat them down and get some revenge on Crabtree from back in the day. So that's what I would really want. But
that'd be fun.
Texas Tech is going to have to go through the gauntlet of the Big 12 first. So, so we'll have to stay tuned on that. But right now, Texas Tech is looking good. And then you also had Notre Dame minus 25.5. That was a 26. Win. Yep. Squeaked that one out. And then you had SMU covers plus 3.5.
They didn't. Is TCU legit?
Yeah,
I was kind of surprised by that.
I don't know.
Yeah, man, they pull out that purple corn dog thing, whatever that was. Have y'all seen that? Like, that's the most absurd. Like, how do you produce that and be like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's put this out there. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently it tastes a lot better than it looks. I hope so, because if it tasted like what it looked, I'm pretty sure you'd have lawsuits, because that looks disgusting. Just in case, for those of you watching, if you just go Google purple corn dog, not blue waffle, purple corn dog. Don't start getting crazy on colored foods out there. But yeah, purple corn dog. I think it's like mozzarella inside of it, but somehow it's sweet too. Like, I don't get it.
Is it supposed to be like one of those Korean corn dogs or whatever? It's got all this
maybe
cheese in it and everything.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's what it's not. It doesn't even have a hot dog in it. Vegan. It's vegan.
Yeah.
It just looks like you're going to be taking purple shits for the next week.
Exactly. Yeah, that's most definitely guaranteed. All right, let's get into last bit of this. We're going to go over to bring in our other sponsor for the podcast. That would be Corona. Thank you, Corona, for being a sponsor of the podcast. We are going to do the most hungover horn of the week. presented by Corona. Make sure to drink responsibly. Horns up, limes in. Thank you, Corona, for being a sponsor. Boys, who's your most hungover Longhorn of the week?
I mean, mine's not a Longhorn, but I'm going to go with number 6 on Sam Houston.
Okay. Yep.
I had a really hard time searching through our roster for somebody that I would say is the most hungover, so we'll stick with him.
I'm gonna go with Trey Owens. It's got to be a reason.
Okay.
It's got to be a reason he didn't see the field. So I'm gonna keep being realistic with it and think these guys might actually be. That's why they're not in the game. So I'm gonna go Trey Owens.
I'm going Bowmeister, strictly because we're not going to be using him very much for a little while. So at least for Florida, go have yourself some Corona, bud. As long as you're 21 and up, go have yourself some Corona. Enjoy yourself on the bye week, and then Florida, maybe see you once. Get out there, just kick a little 30-yard punt. Don't even care. It could be terrible. Just go out there and have fun. Put a jersey on, get the sweats out. Bowmeister is my hungover player of the week.
There you go.
Then we're gonna go horniest horn of the week. By the way, we are scrapping.
We're gonna get a unanimous.
We're scrapping this, but we're scrapping the runway for now because Seth thinks it's weird, I guess. So we're gonna scrap that for now.
Scrapping it because of me.
Yeah. For now. You never know. All right, so horniest horn of the game. Who you boys got?
Are we going to be unanimous on this?
Probably not.
I don't think so. I think
All right,
you should
I'm taking Arch.
Oh, shocker. Okay.
So celebrating sideline Arch, definitely the horniest Longhorn of the game until his mom tells him to calm down.
That's hilarious. That's obviously the main choice, but I'm gonna go Coach PK.
Hey.
Another great defensive game plan. I'm going to give the D coordinator some love. Coach PK, horniest horn.
I like it. I'm going Jelani McDonald with the interception. Looked great on the field. That interception, that's not an easy play for that Hail Mary. Like, he got up for that ball. So,
flying.
Yeah, Jelani McDonald would be the horniest player of the week for me. And now we get to enjoy a little bit of a break next weekend. So
feels good going into this break
ourselves.
Yeah.
We still have plenty of football to watch.
Plenty of football, but also, hold on. Yep, hold. I'll show you exactly what we're going to do.
We'll do it live.
Yeah, we're getting on that Team Ryder Cup, boys. All right. So this next week will be Team USA taking on the trash cans from Europe. I can't wait to watch that. That's going to be some fantastic TV, especially at Bethpage Black up in New York, where New York people are just insane with golf. Like, it's going to be ugly, and I can't wait.
Dude, you're such like a swag,
Yes.
memorabilia guy. I don't ever buy any of that stuff, and I kind of wish I did. Like we're hanging out at your place. I'm like, oh, look at all those little things you got from all the games over the past years. I'm like, why don't I ever do that? But look at the hat right there.
It's ready to go. The problem is I've got a closet full of stuff like I haven't seen in years that I've had that it's just like, what am I going to do with all this stuff? So, I mean, there's positives and there's negatives here. So, but get to sport this next week. So I'm super stoked for the Ryder Cup. It's always a good time. So we'll be here on Saturday. We may go live. I don't know. We'll see what the vibe's like on Saturday. And kind of just enjoy ourselves, take a little break. So, you boys got anything else?
Nice. Be exciting to watch some football on the couch next week. Get a little breather. But dude, Florida's gonna be fun. See us get our first taste at SEC play, and I mean, couldn't ask for a better opponent to start off SEC play with the way that our season's been going right now. So that'll be exciting.
I agree. If you guys are just watching, we appreciate it. If this is your first time watching, thank you guys for joining. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Make sure you hit the like button on Twitch. Turn the notifications on. We have TikTok. We have Instagram. We have Twitter. Go on there and post on the comments what you want us to talk about, especially next week. Next week's going to be our bye week, so we'll field your questions that you have there. You can always join us in the chat, and we will address those there as well. We appreciate you guys joining. Also, if you haven't done so, go to laststandhats.com. Go get yourself a hat. Use promo code TheGuys for 20% off. They've got not just Longhorn hats. They've got Texas Tech and a couple other schools on there. And just your regular run-of-the-mill hats on there as well for your everyday use. Go to laststandhats.com. Use promo code TheGuys for 20% off. Boys, let's enjoy the week. Let's just take some time and just go demolish Florida in a couple weeks. So
Let's do it, man.
Love it.
all right, boys. Until then, we'll see y'all. Hook 'em horns, baby.
Welcome.
Hook 'em.